A story of siblings Lily and Max. With their untamed curiosity and adventurous spirits, were excited for the weeks of freedom that lay ahead.
Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there existed a hidden realm known as the Whimsy Wood. This magical forest lay tucked away behind a veil of shimmering leaves and dancing mist, away from the prying eyes of humans. It was a place where the ordinary laws of nature intertwined with the extraordinary, where talking animals, mystical creatures, and enchanted plants lived together in harmony. In the nearby town of Willowbrook, summer had just begun, and school was out for the holidays. Siblings Lily and Max, with their untamed curiosity and adventurous spirits, were excited for the weeks of freedom that lay ahead. Their parents had planned a relaxing summer vacation in the countryside, filled with picnics, hikes, and laughter. One sunny morning, Lily, a 10-year-old with sparkling green eyes and a mane of golden curls, and Max, her 8-year-old brother with tousled brown hair and a heartwarming grin, were busy packing their backpacks for a family hike. They loved exploring the great outdoors and had heard tales of a mystical wood rumored to exist beyond the hills. As they set off on the trail, their parents leading the way, Lily and Max couldn't help but feel an electric buzz of excitement in the air. They clutched their compasses and binoculars, eager to spot birds and wildlife during their adventure. Time flew by, and the family trekked deeper into the woods, following the winding path of wildflowers and sun-dappled leaves. But as the hours passed, Lily and Max realized they had ventured further than intended, and the once familiar path became unfamiliar and mysterious. "We must have taken a wrong turn," said Lily, her brow furrowed with concern. "This doesn't look like the way back." Max nodded, trying to hide his unease. "Don't worry, Lily. We just need to find a landmark or something to guide us back." Their parents, realizing the situation, decided to retrace their steps. However, the dense foliage seemed to close in around them, making it challenging to find their way back to the main trail. The forest was vast, and every tree looked identical to the last. "We'll find our way, kids. We just need to stay calm," their father reassured them, though uncertainty crept into his voice. As the family pressed on, Lily's heart raced with each step. The thought of being lost in the woods was both thrilling and terrifying. They walked for what felt like an eternity until they reached a clearing where rays of sunlight filtered through the canopy, revealing an awe-inspiring sight. Before them stood a majestic tree unlike any other they had ever seen. It was taller and wiser, with gnarled branches that seemed to stretch toward the heavens. Its bark shimmered with a hint of silver, and a gentle glow emanated from within its core. This was the legendary wise willow, the guardian of Whimsy Wood. As the family approached the wise willow, they felt an inexplicable sense of calm and warmth. Lily and Max were mesmerized by the tree's presence, feeling a connection that transcended the ordinary. "Welcome, wanderers," a deep, soothing voice resonated through the air. "You have entered the realm of Whimsy Wood, a place where magic and wonder flourish. What brings you to my sanctuary?" Lily stepped forward, her voice steady despite her excitement. "We're lost, wise willow. We didn't mean to intrude. We were trying to find our way back home." The wise willow's leaves rustled gently, seemingly understanding the siblings' predicament. "Fear not, little ones, for the Whimsy Wood embraces those with pure hearts and curious souls. I shall grant you guidance and reveal the path to your home, but only after you have embraced the wonders that this enchanted forest has to offer." With those words, Lily and Max's journey had only just begun. Little did they know that the encounters, lessons, and magical adventures that awaited them in Whimsy Wood would shake their hearts and minds forever. The realm of the wise willow held secrets beyond their wildest imagination, and their lives were about to be touched by a spellbinding tale of friendship, courage, and the true essence of wonder. Lily and Max exchanged curious glances, intrigued by the wise willow's enigmatic offer. "What wonders do you speak of?" asked Max, his eyes wide with anticipation. The wise willow smiled, its branches swaying gently in the breeze. "Whimsy Wood is home to a myriad of magical creatures and natural wonders," it replied. "You shall meet talking mushrooms, sing with the fireflies, and learn the language of the trees. But be warned, not all is whimsical in this wood. It requires an open heart and a keen mind to navigate through its enchantments." Lily's eyes lit up with excitement, and she clasped her hands together. "We accept your offer, wise willow. We wish to explore the wonders of Whimsy Wood and learn its secrets." The wise willow nodded approvingly. "Very well. Embrace the magic, and the wood will guide you on your journey." As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the forest, the family bid farewell to the wise willow and ventured deeper into the heart of Whimsy Wood. The air was tinged with the fragrance of blooming flowers, and the soft hum of crickets accompanied them on their path. Before long, they stumbled upon a small circle of mushrooms, each with a tiny, inquisitive face. Startled yet intrigued, Lily and Max approached cautiously. "Greetings, young travelers," said a voice that seemed to come from all the mushrooms at once. "I am Milo, and we are the talking mushrooms of Whimsy Wood." Max blinked in astonishment. "Talking mushrooms? That's incredible." Lily smiled warmly. "Hello, Milo. We're Lily and Max. The wise willow mentioned we'd meet talking mushrooms." Milo bobbed up and down happily. "We've heard of your arrival. The forest is buzzing with excitement. Come, join us in our circle." Lily and Max sat down, amazed at the animated conversation among the mushrooms. Each mushroom had its own unique personality, from timid to cheerful, and they regaled the siblings with stories of past adventures in Whimsy Wood. As the night deepened, the fireflies emerged, casting a magical glow across the clearing. Their wings created a symphony of twinkling lights, and their voices harmonized into a melodious song. Max clapped his hands in delight. "This is like a fairy tale come true." One firefly, whose glow sparkled brighter than the rest, approached the siblings. "I'm Sparkle," she said, her voice as delicate as a tinkling bell. "I'm so glad you've come to share in our luminescent dance." Lily and Max joined the fireflies, twirling and laughing as they weaved through the air, leaving trails of radiance in their wake. The siblings felt as though they were part of the very magic that infused Whimsy Wood. As the night grew older, their parents suggested it was time to rest, finding shelter under the sheltering canopy of a giant, ancient oak. The tree seemed to hum a soothing lullaby, cradling them gently in its embrace. In the hushed stillness of the woodland night, Lily and Max couldn't help but marvel at the wonders they had encountered. They felt a sense of belonging, as if they had found a home away from home in the heart of Whimsy Wood. As they drifted off to sleep, visions of talking mushrooms, shimmering fireflies, and the wise gaze of the wise willow filled their dreams. Little did they know that this was only the beginning of an extraordinary journey, one that would lead them to discover the true essence of magic and friendship in the captivating realm of Whimsy Wood. The next morning, Lily and Max awoke to the gentle caress of sunlight filtering through the leaves of the ancient oak tree. Their parents were already awake, preparing a simple breakfast of fruits and nuts. "Good morning, sleepheads," their father said with a warm smile. "How did you sleep?" "Amazingly well," Lily replied, stretching her arms above her head. "Last night was like a dream." Max nodded in agreement. "I wish every night could be like that." Their mother chuckled. "Well, we're certainly in for more magical moments here in Whimsy Wood. But remember, we need to find our way back home eventually." The siblings nodded, understanding their parents' concern. However, a sense of determination had taken root in their hearts, the desire to explore more of the whimsical forest and uncover its secrets. "We should head back to the Wise Willow," Lily suggested. "Maybe it can help us find our way home after we've experienced more of Whimsy Wood." Her parents agreed, and the family set off on a new journey, navigating through the woodland trails with a newfound sense of wonder and purpose. Along the way, they encountered friendly creatures who greeted them with enthusiasm and shared tales of bravery, kindness, and the joy of living in harmony with nature. As they wandered deeper into the wood, they stumbled upon a babbling brook adorned with shimmering water lilies. The water sparkled like diamonds, and the siblings couldn't resist the urge to dip their fingers into the refreshing stream. "This is magical," Max exclaimed, cupping his hands to drink from the brook. "It truly is," Lily agreed, taking a moment to enjoy the serenity of the place. Their parents spotted a peculiar-looking tree not far away and decided to explore its nooks and crannies while the children continued to explore the enchanting brook. But as Lily and Max wandered along the water's edge, they noticed a peculiar-looking creature huddled beneath a large mushroom. It had tiny, luminescent wings and a fluffy, bushy tail, the most adorable creature they had ever seen. "What are you?" Max asked, intrigued by the creature's presence. The creature blinked its large, round eyes and replied in a small, timid voice, "I'm Whiffle, the fairy. I'm not like the other fairies in Whimsy Wood. I'm shy, and my wings don't glow as brightly." Lily knelt down, her eyes filled with compassion. "Don't worry, Whiffle. We think you're wonderful just the way you are." Whiffle's face brightened with a shy smile, and a newfound sense of belonging washed over him. Lily and Max had lifted his spirits with their kindness and understanding. "We'd love to be your friends, Whiffle," Max said, extending a hand toward the tiny fairy. Whiffle hesitated for a moment, then placed his delicate hand in Max's. It was a magical moment, the beginning of a special friendship. With Whiffle as their guide, Lily and Max continued their quest to find the Wise Willow. Along the way, they encountered more talking animals, friendly gnomes, and even a family of dancing leaves. Each encounter taught them valuable lessons about acceptance, empathy, and the beauty of being unique. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of pink and orange, they reached the familiar clearing where the Wise Willow stood tall and wise. The Wise Willow greeted them with a knowing smile. "I see you've had quite the adventure," it said, its voice carrying a gentle breeze that brushed against their faces. "We have," Lily replied, "and we've learned so much." Max added, "We've met Whiffle, the shy fairy, and so many other amazing creatures." The Wise Willow nodded approvingly. "You've embraced the magic of Whimsy Wood and discovered the true essence of friendship and acceptance." "But Wise Willow," Lily said, "we still need to find our way back home. Can you help us?" The Wise Willow's leaves rustled thoughtfully. "Of course. Follow the path of shimmering starlight tonight, and it shall lead you home." With gratitude in their hearts, Lily and Max bid farewell to the Wise Willow, promising to return to Whimsy Wood someday. They joined their parents, Whiffle still by their side, and as dusk settled in, the night sky began to twinkle with stars. Hand in hand, the family followed the ethereal path of shimmering starlight, guided by the magic of Whimsy Wood. The enchanting forest had left an indelible mark on their hearts, a place where wonder, kindness, and the beauty of nature converged in perfect harmony. As they made their way back to the world they knew, they carried with them the lessons of Whimsy Wood. Lily and Max knew they would always cherish the memories of their extraordinary journey and the friends they made in this magical realm. As Lily, Max, and their parents followed the trail of shimmering starlight, they couldn't help but reflect on the remarkable adventures they had experienced in Whimsy Wood. Each encounter with the whimsical creatures had left an indelible mark on their hearts. Whiffle, the shy fairy, had become an inseparable part of their journey. With newfound confidence, he fluttered around them, sharing stories of the magical world he called home. Lally and Max admired his resilience and uniqueness, learning that true friendship accepted and celebrated individuality. One night, as they camped beneath a majestic willow tree, Whiffle shared his struggles with being different from other fairies. "I always felt like I didn't belong because my wings don't blow as brightly," he confessed, his voice tinged with vulnerability. "You belong with us," Lily said, placing a reassuring hand on Whiffle's tiny shoulder. "Being different is what makes you special. Don't ever be ashamed of who you are." Max added with a grin, "We're all unique in our own way, and that's what makes life interesting." Whiffle beamed with joy, his wings shimmering faintly. In that moment, he realized that true friends accepted him for who he was, and that knowledge filled him with a newfound sense of belonging. As their journey continued, Lily and Max also encountered creatures that didn't always see eye to eye. One day, they stumbled upon a heated argument between a mischievous raccoon named Rascal and a wise owl named Oli. "What's going on?" Max asked, trying to understand the situation. Oli hooted solemnly. "Rascal has been stealing from the other forest creatures. It's causing quite a bit of trouble." Lily looked at Rascal, whose eyes darted nervously. "Why are you stealing, Rascal?" Rascal hesitated before admitting, "I didn't think anyone cared about me. I felt left out, and I thought stealing would make me important." Lily and Max exchanged sympathetic glances. They realized that beneath Rascal's mischief was a longing for acceptance and friendship. "We care about you," Lily said gently. "You don't have to steal to be important. Let's be friends, and you can join our adventures." Rascal's eyes widened in surprise. No one had ever offered him friendship before, especially after his mischievous behavior. Ollie nodded approvingly. "Friendship is a powerful bond that can mend even the deepest wounds," he said. "You two have a generous spirit." From that day on, Rascal joined Lily, Max, and Whiffle on their quest through Whimsy Wood. As they shared laughter and explored together, Rascal's mischievous pranks turned into playful antics that brought joy to everyone. With each encounter, Lily and Max learned that true friendship meant looking beyond appearances and understanding the hearts of others. They discovered the power of empathy, compassion, and the willingness to offer a hand of friendship, even to those who might seem difficult to understand. As their bond with Whiffle and Rascal grew stronger, the siblings found themselves appreciating the diversity of the creatures they met. They celebrated the uniqueness of each individual and realized that the strength of Whimsy Wood lay in the unity and acceptance of its inhabitants. As they continued their journey, they encountered new challenges and celebrated new triumphs, always guided by the lessons of friendship and acceptance that Whimsy Wood had taught them. Their adventure in Whimsy Wood had transformed them, and they knew that the magical realm would forever hold a special place in their hearts. They had found not just a way back home, but also a deeper understanding of the world around them, a world filled with wonders, enchantment, and the true magic of friendship and acceptance. As Lily, Max, Whiffle, and Rascal journeyed through Whimsy Wood, the time they spent together strengthened their bond of friendship. Each day brought new adventures, magical encounters, and life lessons that filled their hearts with wonder. One evening, as they gathered around their campfire, Lily looked up at the stars shining brightly above. "I can't believe how much we've learned and experienced in Whimsy Wood," she said with awe in her voice. Max nodded, his eyes sparkling. "It's like every day is a new chapter in a magical storybook." Whiffle, who had grown bolder and more self-assured since befriending Lily and Max, chimed in, "I'm grateful for all of you. I've never felt so accepted and loved." Rascal, who had embraced his newfound role as a playful companion, added with a grin, "And I'm grateful for the chance to be a part of this amazing adventure." The siblings' parents smiled warmly, proud of the growth and kindness they had seen in their children. The next morning, they set out to explore an ancient grove rumored to hold the secrets of Whimsy Wood's oldest residents. They journeyed through the woodland, following the patterns of sunlight that danced between the leaves, until they reached a clearing with a breathtaking sight, an assembly of majestic, wise old trees. In the center stood the wise willow, its silvery bark shimmering in the golden light. The other trees encircled it, their branches forming an arch overhead. It was as if the forest itself had prepared a grand welcome for their arrival. Approaching the wise willow with reverence, Lily, Max, Whiffle, and Rascal bowed their heads in respect. "We've come seeking your wisdom," Lily said, her voice filled with sincerity. "We've learned so much in Whimsy Wood, and we're grateful for the guidance you've given us." The wise willow's leaves rustled, and its soothing voice echoed through the grove. "I've watched your journey unfold, and I'm pleased with the kindness and acceptance you've shown to one another and to the creatures of this wood." Max took a step forward. "But we still have so many questions," he said, "about ourselves, about the world." The wise willow smiled. "Life is a journey of constant learning," it replied. "Embrace the unknown with an open heart and an open mind. The answers you seek may reveal themselves when you least expect them." Whiffle fluttered closer. "What about my wings? I used to be so self-conscious about them, but now I've learned to accept them." The wise willow's branches gently swayed, as if nodding in approval. "True acceptance comes from within," it said. "Believe in yourself, and others will believe in you too." Rascal piped up, "And what about me? I used to be so mischievous, but now I want to be a better friend." The wise willow's wisdom enveloped them like a gentle breeze. "Change is a part of life," it said. "Your willingness to grow and become a better version of yourself shows the strength of your character." Lily stepped forward, feeling the depth of their connection to the wise willow. "Will we ever return to Whimsy Wood?" she asked, her heart aching at the thought of leaving. The wise willow's voice held a mix of certainty and mystery. "Whimsy Wood will always be a part of you," it replied. "Whether you return physically or not, the magic and the lessons you've learned will stay in your hearts forever." As they listened to the wise willow's profound words, Lily, Max, Whiffle, and Rascal felt a sense of peace and understanding. The journey through Whimsy Wood had taught them that true wisdom came not from having all the answers, but from embracing life's mysteries and lessons with grace and an open heart. Their time with the wise willow left an indelible mark on their souls, and they knew that the essence of Whimsy Wood would forever guide them in their lives. With a heartfelt farewell, they bid adieu to the ancient grove, knowing that their journey was far from over. As they ventured beyond Whimsy Wood, they carried with them the lessons of friendship, acceptance, and the wisdom of the wise willow. Their hearts brimming with gratitude and wonder, they looked forward to the new adventures that awaited them in the world beyond the enchanted forest. A world now illuminated by the magic they had found in the heart of Whimsy Wood. With their hearts full of cherished memories and the wisdom gained from their adventures in Whimsy Wood, Lily, Max, Whiffle, and Rascal set their sights on returning home. The journey back seemed faster than their initial arrival, as they were now filled with a renewed sense of purpose and understanding. As they emerged from the outskirts of the forest, their parents let out a relieved sigh. "We were worried sick," their mother exclaimed, embracing Lily and Max tightly. "We're so glad you're safe," their father added, his voice filled with both relief and joy. Lily and Max exchanged knowing glances, understanding that their parents couldn't possibly comprehend the magical journey they had just experienced. But they knew that the memories they carried in their hearts were the most precious treasures of all. Over the next few days, the siblings couldn't help but reminisce about the incredible friends they had made in Whimsy Wood. They would often gather under the starlit sky, just like they had in the enchanted forest, and share stories of their adventures with Whiffle and Rascal. Their parents listened with fascination, captivated by the tales of talking mushrooms, singing fireflies, and the wise owl Ollie. It was clear that Whimsy Wood had left a profound impact on their children, and they could see the positive changes it had brought about. One evening, as they sat around the campfire, Max looked up at the stars and smiled. "I miss Whimsy Wood," he said wistfully. "It was the most magical place I've ever been to." Lily nodded, her eyes reflecting the starlight. "Me too. But you know what? Whimsy Wood is not just a place, it's a feeling. It's the wonder and acceptance we carry within us." Whiffle, who had stayed close to the siblings even after returning home, fluttered nearby. "And the memories we've created will stay with us forever," he said, his wings glowing faintly. Rascal, ever playful, chimed in, "Yeah, and we'll always have the stories to share and the lessons to remember." As summer turned to autumn and autumn to winter, Lily and Max continued to carry the magic of Whimsy Wood in their hearts. They found themselves looking at the world with new eyes, appreciating the beauty of nature, and seeking out new adventures, both big and small. The bond between Lily and Max had grown even stronger, and they had become more patient and understanding with each other. Whiffle and Rascal became cherished members of their family, and the four friends continued to share many more adventures together. As the years passed, their childhood days turned into cherished memories, and Whimsy Wood remained a place of wonder and inspiration. They often wondered if Whimsy Wood was just a magical dream, but in their hearts, they knew it was so much more. And so, the tale of Whimsy Wood lived on, the story of four friends who found the true meaning of friendship, acceptance, and the magic that lay within themselves. Their adventures had taught them that life was full of mysteries, and it was up to them to embrace each day with open hearts and open minds. Years later, Lily, Max, Whiffle, and Rascal would gather together with their own children and grandchildren, retelling the stories of Whimsy Wood with the same wonder and excitement that they had experienced in their youth. The memories of that magical realm would forever be etched in their hearts, a timeless reminder of the power of friendship, acceptance, and the wonders that lie just beyond the edge of our imagination. And so, the story of Whimsy Wood continued to be told and retold, passing down through generations as a tale of hope, love, and the enchanting magic that exists all around us, if only we believe. Many years had passed since Lily, Max, Whiffle, and Rascal had their unforgettable adventures in Whimsy Wood. They had grown up, and life had taken them on different paths, but the magic of their childhood remained alive in their hearts. Lily had become an artist, capturing the enchanting beauty of nature in her paintings. Max had become an explorer, traveling the world to seek out new wonders and mysteries. Whiffle had become a teacher to young fairies, inspiring them with stories of bravery and friendship. Rascal had become a mischievous but good-hearted guardian of the forest, watching over the creatures with a playful spirit. Despite their separate journeys, the friends always found time to reunite. On warm summer nights, they would gather under the starlit sky, just like they had done in Whimsy Wood, and share stories of their latest adventures. One such evening, they sat by the campfire, surrounded by their children and grandchildren, passing down the stories of Whimsy Wood from one generation to the next. Lily's granddaughter Ella gazed at her grandmother with wide eyes. "Is Whimsy Wood a real place, Grandma?" Lily smiled, her eyes twinkling with memories. "Whimsy Wood is a place that exists within our hearts," she replied. "It's a place where magic can wander live, and where the power of friendship and acceptance can transform our lives." Max's grandson Ethan chimed in, "I wish I could go to Whimsy Wood." Whiffle fluttered down from the branches above, his wings still as radiant as ever. "Oh, but you can, young one," he said with a mischievous smile. "Whimsy Wood is all around us, if only you look with your heart." Rascal added playfully, "And if you listen closely, you might hear the whisper of the trees and the laughter of the fireflies." As the children and grandchildren listened in awe, they knew that Whimsy Wood was not just a tale from the past, but a living, breathing legacy in the present. Over the years, Lily, Max, Whiffle, and Rascal had encountered countless people whose lives were touched by their stories. They had shared the magic of Whimsy Wood with others, inspiring them to believe in the power of imagination and the beauty of nature. As the campfire crackled, the friends exchanged knowing glances. Whimsy Wood had been their secret haven, a place where they had discovered the wonders of friendship, acceptance, and the boundless possibilities that life had to offer. Their adventures in Whimsy Wood had shaped them into the compassionate, curious, and open-minded individuals they had become. And as they looked at their children and grandchildren, they knew that the legacy of Whimsy Wood would continue to live on in the hearts of future generations. As the stars twinkled above, casting a magical glow over the campfire, Lily, Max, Whiffle, and Rascal knew that their journey had come full circle. Whimsy Wood had been a beginning, an awakening to the infinite wonder that awaited them in the world. And from that moment on, they vowed to embrace every day with the same sense of wonder, joy, and acceptance they had found in the heart of Whimsy Wood. And so, as the night grew older and the children drifted off to sleep, the friends sat together, under the watchful gaze of the stars, knowing that the magic of Whimsy Wood would continue to weave its spell in their lives, forever reminding them that the most extraordinary adventures lay just beyond the edge of their imagination. And with hearts full of gratitude and love, they looked forward to the many new stories they would create together, the stories of a lifetime inspired by the whimsical magic of Whimsy Wood. The end.